I sat down with Jeremy, a funeral escort who is accused of impersonating a police officer and is facing up to 85 years in prison. Now, Jeremy wanted to meet me so he could set the record straight, and he brought his attorney, Amir, with him. Now, I had some tough questions for Jeremy about the way he conducts himself on the job, and we took a closer look at his motorcycle and the uniform he wears, complete with baton and handcuffs. Now, Jeremy also requested a polygraph exam to help clear his name, and we'll reveal those results at the end of the hour. But first, let's take a look at what happened last time.
Dumb in a blue car.
Are you a cop?
Don't worry about what I am, because I'm a state agent.
There are certain members of law enforcement that are out to get me. I personally have been arrested 3 times over the past year.
But you have handcuffs.
I don't deserve to go to prison for impersonating a law enforcement officer.
Jeremy, how are you?
Good.
Do you want to tell your side of this story?
Yes, sir.
What do you wear on your duty belt?
Radio. I have a tourniquet, flashlight.
You have handcuffs on here.
No, we don't.
No, I've seen you arrested with handcuffs, where they've taken handcuffs off of your duty belt.
Some of my men and women do wear
No,
handcuffs.
You, not
Yes.
your men and women, you.
That's correct.
You have no authority to handcuff anyone.
On a funeral escort, that is absolutely correct.
We have a weapon here. This is a non-lethal weapon, right?
Yes, sir.
This is a pepper ball, and I snapped a picture of a law enforcement badge here at LAPD and put it up beside your badge. And if you're taking great pains to not be confused with law enforcement,
Right.
it seems like you took great pains to replicate a law enforcement badge.
But in Florida, that's not a law enforcement style badge. In Florida, a 5-point star is highly illegal. A Florida Highway Patrol badge would be highly illegal. And or a badge with an eagle top, which is what's in the statute, is illegal. So we don't have a badge that contains an eagle, we don't have a 5-point star, and we're not using a Florida Highway Patrol shield.
This is an iconic symbol of law enforcement. This is your motorcycle versus a police motorcycle, and your uniform versus a real police uniform.
Right. Our unit says Metro State on it, and it is a BMW, not a Harley. Our vehicle has our names very clearly.
Let's take a look at some of your asking them to get out of that funeral procession.
Sure.
What are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing, dumb? Get over before you find out.
Stop pretending you're a police officer.
Listen, I know what I'm allowed to do and what I'm not allowed to do. What you need to do is figure it out before you start talking and cutting us off.
I'm not cutting anyone.
Go ahead and pull your little phone out. Call the 911 right
I'm
now.
not gonna call 911.
Tell them
This
it's
is
on
not
video,
emergency.
too.
Seriously?
Yes, sir.
First off, you're absolutely directing traffic.
You're not law enforcement.
Are you okay?
I'm great. Are you law enforcement?
I'm asking you a question. Are you okay?
If you're not law enforcement, I'm not stopping for you.
The case that's kind of the wellspring of all of these charges is an allegation that Mr. DeWitt crossed a double yellow line. As you know, he's equipped with video. Interestingly, the video of him was confiscated by law enforcement and then disappeared. As a result of seizing that video, they've now charged him with multiple cases, multiple counts, going back and looking through his videos to determine that he's a serial impersonator, as they like to say.
Well, they found the video with your encounter with someone in a Porsche.
Those interactions have nothing to do with the funeral escort whatsoever. There's no funeral escort whatsoever. We were done long time before that. We were on our way back to the office when the gentleman almost hit us and then flicked us off and told us because we were nobodies, he could drive the way he was and almost run me over. So what you don't see in that video was before that encounter even happened, we almost had a serious accident.
Hey, did you like that video? Well, click subscribe and ring the bell to get notifications. You won't want to miss what I have coming up.